Hey everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear, and we are going to look at a parts kit today. So this is the dam, I believe this is the medium parts kit. It is. So if you have a dam or a dam CQB and you are looking to just have some spares around, or you want some stuff that will help you do work on your gun, the medium kit is probably going to do it for you. Now, the medium kit does not come with like a solenoid, a board, or any of those things that are not more common parts. That's what you're going to get in some other kits. But the medium kit, it's going to get you a new set of eyes, because eyes can get damaged when you're taking that front cover on and off. A whole the eye tray assembly, so the tray, the eye pipe, and then the detents as well. A couple extra of those. All the O-rings that you would need throughout the entire gun, the bolt bumper, screws. What is this thing down here? I can't really see it. Oh, this is the little lever that you slide back and forth along the top of the gun to choose whether you want first strike or standard 68 caliber. And then they give you the button pad also, which, unless you're disassembling the gun completely, taking the lower frame from the body and then removing the solenoid and then taking the spacer plate out of there, this won't really, well, I guess it'll fall out if you remove the solenoid. This can fall out of there. But if you're not taking your solenoid out, this won't fall out of there. Or the board. You'd have to take the board and the solenoid. You'd have to take a bunch of stuff out of there. So if you're not removing any of that stuff, you probably will never use any of these. I've never seen them break. I have seen people lose them. So maybe that's why they throw them in there. It's an easy part to put in. But this is just basic O-rings and stuff that you will go through just through wear and tear. Detents especially, eyes, obviously, you always need an extra set of eyes. And then O-rings are just a... basically, you're going to go through a lot of them. That just happens in that style of gun. Not to say that it's a bad gun, but a spool valve style gun goes through O-rings regularly. We'll put it that way. If you do your maintenance, though, they'll last longer. So basic medium kit, right? This is going to get you just basic stuff to do basic work. If that's not enough for you, they make this crazy kit right here. So this is the complete parts kit. This has a lot of stuff that if you are not just doing basic maintenance, you would never use, but it does come in handy. You get a nice foam little thing on here to protect all your stuff. Again, you get all the O-rings that, let me see if I can lift this up a little, you guys can see it a little better. All the O-rings you would need, same as in the other kit. You get looks like two sets of eyes, same amount of detents, and actually no, you get one more set of eye pipe and eye tray. You get an actual board right here. So the upper board, the main board, some lube, a brand new solenoid. This is nice to have inside there. Those are not cheap. The screws for it, the track. This is what, again, when you move that toggle back and forth, this part right here, this and this are attached to each other, and this slides back and forth to choose what kind of ball you want to shoot. All the various screws you would need right there. The little wheel that sits at the top underneath your rail. This hooks up to this. When this turns, because you're sliding this back and forth, it rotates the eye pipe back and forth. So you get one of those. Set screws, more O-rings. Drop for the ASA screw at the bottom. Reg seats, these are nice to have inside of here. This lets it, so if you have to rebuild the regulator that is part of your bolt assembly, the reg seat gets damaged if you over tighten them, or if you try to turn the reg all the way off too hard, you'll put a hole in your reg seat. That's nice to have in there. The bolt bumper, more push buttons. This part right here, I'd have a hard time thinking that somebody lost. This goes in the trigger frame, and this spring goes through it and attaches to the trigger. So when you pull the trigger, it actually pulls the spring up through this piece, and then when you let go, the spring retracts and drops it back down. I don't know how you would lose this piece. You would have to unscrew it out of your frame and remove your trigger, all sorts of stuff. But hey, you never know. I've seen weirder things happen, I guess. It's definitely possible. But so you get a lot of stuff in the medium parts kit, or the complete parts kit. Really enough to work on multiple guns and solve any problem that you are having inside your gun, because you have all the parts to fix it right here. So you kind of have to determine where you stand as far as your tech savviness, whether that's something you feel that you can do, and the amount of work you want to do to your gun. Either the medium parts kit is going to be good for O-rings and basic work. The complete parts kit is good for anything that you would have happen to your gun, besides like breaking it in half or something like that. Then you would need to seriously look at how you play paintball. But this will work for all sorts of different options. This will work for every option. So check them out on the website. Dam rebuild kits for the CQB or the standard dam, medium or complete, available through the website. Order yours now through ansgear.com.